In a small village nestled in the heart of Africa, there lived a young woman named Adwoa. Adwoa was known for her beauty, intelligence, and kind heart. She had reached the age where marriage was expected, and many suitors had come forward, but none had captured her heart. One day, Adwoa decided to visit the village prophet, a wise old man named Nana Kwadwo, to seek guidance about her future. Nana Kwadwo listened intently as Adwoa explained her dilemma. After a moment of silence, he closed his eyes and began to speak in a deep, resonant voice. Adwoa, your future husband's name is Kwadwo. He will come into your life soon, and you will know him by his name. Adwoa's heart leaped with joy at the prophecy, and she returned home with a renewed sense of hope. A few weeks after her visit to the prophet, Adwoa attended a village festival. There she met a handsome and charming man named Kwadwo. He was a skilled drummer and had a way with words that captivated everyone around him. Adwoa was immediately drawn to him, and they spent the entire evening talking and laughing. As the days passed, Adwoa and Kwadwo grew closer. He was kind, attentive, and seemed to genuinely care for her. However, Adwoa couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. She enjoyed his company, but she didn't feel the deep connection she had hoped for. Still, she decided to give the relationship more time, hoping that her feelings would grow. One afternoon, while Adwoa was fetching water from the river, she encountered another man named Kwadwo. This Kwadwo was a farmer, strong and hard-working, with a quiet demeanor. He offered to help Adwoa carry her water pots, and they struck up a conversation. Adwoa was impressed by his humility and dedication to his work. Over the next few weeks, Adwoa spent time with the second Kwadwo, learning about his life and sharing her own stories. He was a man of few words, but his actions spoke volumes. He was always there to lend a helping hand, and Adwoa appreciated his steady presence. Yet, she still felt unsure if he was the one the prophet had spoken of. Adwoa's third encounter with a Kwadwo happened at the market. This Kwadwo was a trader, known for his sharp mind and quick wit. He had a knack for storytelling, and could make anyone laugh with his clever jokes. Adwoa found herself drawn to his lively personality, and the way he made her feel alive. They began to spend more time together, exploring the market and sharing meals. Adwoa enjoyed the excitement he brought into her life, but she also noticed that he could be impulsive and sometimes unreliable. She wondered if his carefree nature was a sign that he wasn't the right Kwadwo for her. One evening, as Adwoa was walking home, she heard the sound of a flute playing a beautiful melody. She followed the music and found a man named Kwadwo sitting under a tree, lost in his playing. This Kwadwo was an artist, passionate about music and the arts. Adwoa was mesmerized by his talent and the depth of emotion in his music. They began to meet regularly, and Adwoa found herself inspired by his creativity and vision. He had a way of seeing the world that was different from anyone she had ever met. However, she also noticed that he could be moody and withdrawn at times, lost in his own thoughts. Adwoa wondered if his artistic nature made him too unpredictable for a lifelong partnership. The fifth Kwadwo entered Adwoa's life unexpectedly. He was a healer, known for his knowledge of herbs and traditional medicine. Adwoa had heard of his reputation and sought his help when her younger brother fell ill. Kwadwo's gentle touch and soothing words quickly put her at ease, and her brother's health improved under his care. Adwoa was drawn to Kwadwo's compassion and the way he cared for others. They began to spend time together, discussing their hopes and dreams. Adwoa admired his dedication to helping others and his deep sense of purpose. Yet, she still felt uncertain if he was the one the prophet had foretold. As Adwoa continued to spend time with each of the 5 Kwadwos, she found herself increasingly confused. Each man had qualities she admired, but none seemed to embody everything she was looking for in a husband. She began to compare them, weighing their strengths and weaknesses, but the more she thought about it, the more uncertain she became. Adwoa decided to return to the prophet for guidance. She needed clarity and hoped that Nana Kwadwo could help her see what she was missing. However, when she arrived at his hut, she was met with devastating news. Nana Kwadwo had passed away the day before, leaving Adwoa to face her dilemma alone. With the prophet gone, Adwoa realized that she would have to rely on her own intuition to find the real Kwadwo. She decided to spend more time with each of the 5 men, paying close attention to how she felt when she was with them. She knew that the right Kwadwo would make her feel at peace and complete. Adwoa began to reflect on her experiences with each Kwadwo, considering not just their qualities, but also how they made her feel about herself. She realized that while each man had something special to offer, only one could truly be her partner in life. After much contemplation, Adwoa had a moment of clarity. She realized that the real Kwadwo was the one who made her feel most like herself. He was the one who supported her dreams, challenged her to grow, and made her feel loved and valued. With this realization, Adwoa knew which Kwadwo was meant for her. She approached the 5th Kwadwo, the healer, and shared her feelings with him. He listened with an open heart and confessed that he had also felt a deep connection with her. They decided to take the next step together, confident that they were meant to be. Adwoa and Kwadwo's wedding was a joyous celebration, attended by the entire village. The ceremony was filled with music, dancing, and laughter, as everyone came together to honor the couple's union. Adwoa looked radiant in her traditional attire, and Kwadwo beamed with pride as they exchanged vows. As they began their new life together, Adwoa knew that she had found the real Kwadwo. He was the one who had captured her heart and soul, and she was grateful for the journey that had led her to him. Together they looked forward to a future filled with love, happiness, and endless possibilities. Adwoa and Kwadwo's love continued to grow stronger with each passing day. They faced challenges together, supported each other's dreams, and built a life filled with joy and fulfillment. The village often spoke of their love story, and it became a tale of hope and inspiration for generations to come. And so, Adwoa and Kwadwo lived happily ever after, proving that true love is worth the wait, and that sometimes, the heart knows best. Here comes the end of our story for today. Subscribe, share, comment and like the video in order to receive our story first anytime we upload one.